And there we go. We send this off, and
one of the things this means is I will get a chair to sit in.
One of the things, and Roger's very excited about this, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to have a newsroom, which you guys will occupy as the news team.
Excellent, yeah.
And that's where you'll broadcast from. So you'll have a lot of input into what that looks like.
Great.
But you'll have your desks. You don't have to
I want it to look just like the Tech Live set.
Right. Yeah, it'll be the Tech Live set, but it'll be a newsroom.
Yeah. I like the idea of what the site did.
And then by the
end, it'll be more like the site, which really was a working space.
Yeah, I like
Tech
that.
Live was kind of a faux working space.
It's definitely better because it's
and it won't be cubicles. Roger is brilliant. He wants to do a lot of curved spaces, a lot of.
I promise I don't want to do 9 hours of live coverage a day.
He did not do the Tech Live set.
No, I know he did. No, that was Borman's guy. Yeah. I don't remember the
$1 million on that set, and the Screensaver set was $50,000. Big difference.
Yeah, and which one? Well,
which one looked better? Yeah. Which one didn't have? Which one was smart enough not to have reflective glass surfaces pointing at the camera? Yes. They had to take the whole set. It was built in L.A., shipped up. They had to take the whole thing back and take the glass out.
Yeah, it's hard to send a set back. It's not like sending a lamb chop back.
There's going to be a light shining there. Did you know this was for TV?
Yeah.
So the address is 140 Keller. It's 2 blocks down here. It's a beautiful brick building. Here's the good news. I just shot high def on my Canon 5D Mark II. I shot high def video this morning of the walkthrough with Roger, our creative director, and the 2 builders from Creedence. And it was fun. It's like this old house. He's going, we're going to take this out. We'll put this in here. And so I'm gonna edit that up and put that out in the next couple of days, depending on how fast I can edit it.
That's great.
So there's some really nice high def footage of this all before it's been changed at all. But now that we signed the lease, demolition will begin next week, and or as Roger called it, destruction.
And by destruction, it's not. He doesn't mean the building, just pulling the guts out.
In fact, one of the advantages of this, believe me, it's going to be just as messy. Don't worry, it's not going to be professional in any sense of the word, but it's going to be beautiful. That's going to be one of the things. I think this is beautiful, but this is a crazy shot. Nobody would ever do this shot on purpose. When we put you wouldn't. Nobody would do this. This is insane. When we put 5 people in here, like yesterday with Dr. Kiki, this just doesn't work.
Yeah, you're shooting down from the corners just to fit everybody in.
So everybody's going to be. We're going to spread out. Everybody's going to be much more comfortable. It's going to be gorgeous. He's going to use the natural wood that's already there. He's going to use the light that's already there, and it's just going to be beautiful. I think you're going to feel like it's kind of like the Screensaver set a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's going to really feel that way, too.
We ended up doing our show prep in here today.
It's nice.
It was actually really nice because then immediately once we're done, there's
Friday's the only day we can do that because there's no other show.
So that's how that's going to be from now on for you. And what will happen is you'll turn on the lights, the cameras will come on, and you'll do the show.
Yep.
And the other thing is with breaking news, you'll be there. We'll go right to you in breaking news.
Yeah.
You don't have to move. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to stop work. So, and that I want you to work with Roger, but because he's going to give us a very flexible space, but I want you to work with him on that. The other thing that people are probably curious about is date, and it looks like based on Roger's schedule and construction schedule, it's May 2nd.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's
later
not
than
bad.
we thought. Well, I was hoping for April.
Well, but whenever we say April, I assume June.
Right.
Yeah, so May is actually pretty
hard.
good.
It's pretty hard and fast.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get very expensive very fast if it's not. Let's put it that way for us. So pre-shows will all stay. Everything's going to be. You know what? You're going to
says multiple streams. What do we think about that?
I think
we don't want to compete with ourselves, but at the same time,
for the morning show, we were thinking of. Because it's always morning somewhere.
Right.
We're thinking of producing a 3 or 4 or 5 hour show that then just runs in rotation on its own stream 24/7. So that the idea being when you get up and I don't know. I mean, this is blue sky, but there's no constraint on streams. I guess that's the point. You know, there's a constraint. It's really important for us not to have the same mindset as a broadcaster. Broadcasting, your channel is your expense. It's very constrained. We don't have that kind of constraint. So. Right. We have to kind of absolutely think out of the box, and that's one way to think out of the box is say multiple. What is it? Multiple streams. How would you do it? Because we're an internet.
I've always wondered if we should do a channel that has the edited versions only.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's like you want that lean back experience, but you don't want to have to.
That's
download
a very good idea.
Yeah, right.
Just turn that on and watch.
That's a great idea. I do like that.
Yeah, I like that.
I do like that because there's some people that love our pre-shows and love love this. You wouldn't see this on that channel, but there's some people that really enjoy this. And then there's some
people go out as a special, right?
Special breaking news.
Yeah, I would edit this down.
We'd like to thank
really good stuff.
We'd like We'd like to thank Slingbox for providing the wherewithal to sign that damn lease.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you in part, for sure.
So I think, though, that the whole idea is that we're really just keeping you company 24/7, and that there's some focused stuff like TNT, which is the most produced, highly focused show, and then there's some stuff like this, and I think it's all mixed together. But yeah, the cottage should be dismantled and shipped to the Smithsonian. I agree. You know what we're going to do? And it's really cool. We're actually recreating this studio. The first studio that will be built is this, so that we can then at least have this much functionality as quickly as possible. And
we're all familiar with it.
Yeah. So eventually it will just be me in there. I'll be the only one using it. But so it'll be kind of my office is a studio, and then the big set. You'll see. Have you been over there?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll see with the video. I show what we're going to take out, what we're going to modify. But they're going to actually demo the corner offices. So because the problem was this was a very long rectangle. And Roger really wanted more of a square, so he's going to demo these corners here. Keep the cubicles over here, so it'll be really more of a square set.
So that long stretch of cubicles when you first come in, some of those will stay.
Two of the first row will stay, and the studio begins from. So that's so interns can sit next to the reception desk, or people can sit. So
then the studio is going to be square in the central to that kitchen at the back.
Yeah, and in fact, you'll see there's a shot I got. We'll be shooting towards the kitchen and away from the kitchen. There'll be editors' desks. We'll be here up against the wall. We have editors' suites, but we also have some open air.
And then where's your
my office is my office set is these two offices on this side. So here's the storefront here. Here's the main studio space as a square. Right. My office fully glassed here. And it's two offices put together. And the reason it's fully glassed is it's part of this. It's part of what you see when you shoot the set. Is you see into this studio.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know how much that'll communicate.
See that? That's it. That's called white balance. Oh wait, no, there you go.
I don't know, but you know what? We'll post this. It's actually this way. So these two offices. Yeah, you can't see it. These for your benefit, Tom.
Big plan?
Sure, you got it right. Is it if it's handy?
Yeah, it's right on my desk.
The problem is that it's so white.
It's so blown out. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
If I angle it, maybe. These two will go. So the main set will be basically this, which is almost square.
And then yours is going to.
But then mine will be these two, and this will be fully glassed. It's either VO or editors. It might be an editor's suite. Yeah. It's big enough to have an editor's suite. I want to have two editors' seats actually out here in public. This we're going to have. This will be sets and offices. This, the newsroom may be like here. That actually would be a logical place for you, or here. We'll we can play it by ear. Here's the. I don't know if that's any better.
Still, well, yeah, a little bit. You can see their lines.
Here, I'm working on this overhead. Maybe we can take that.
Burkle iris that down.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, here, yeah.
Try this other camera here and show to here. Show to this.
Yeah, camera 4. Do it to 4, and we can iris 4 down a little bit. So just so you kind of get your bearings, this is the street. This is I don't know what that wavy line is. Forget that. They were going to put something there. This is all glass, storefront glass. These cubicles are going. This cubicle's staying. This is the you come in the door. The reception's there. Interns or whatever can sit there so that we have somebody to back up the receptionist. Then these two corners are going. So the set will basically be almost square. Right. These two offices are going to be joined, glassed all the way around. This is the same side as the current TWiT Studio is this. Right. So basically we're going to duplicate the current, all the gear except the Axia will go in here. The Axia will continue to be out here. But we're going to replace the TriCaster with a better TriCaster, but the old one will go in here, the old mics, everything will go in here, old cameras, and we'll be able to duplicate our functionality immediately in there. But eventually that'll be my office / solo show, radio show, and the solo shows I do. This is a great long shot. I'm thinking a kind of a living room-ish set here for triangulation, for instance, would be here. Editors will be here. There'll be a soft glass curve here so that people can go to the bathroom. You'll see movement, but you won't see actual people walking by.
That big circle is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen.
Yeah.
Beautiful kitchen facility.
It's not a dance floor.
It looks like a dance floor, and actually could be a dance floor.
It could be a dance.
It's big enough.
Dance floor
It's
/ kitchen.
huge.
Everyone hangs out at a party in the kitchen.
This is a great kitchen. Pixel Core is going to take
right.
this corner here. So this is Pixel Core. So we don't need that right now, and we're glad to have them. They're going to do a mocap stage and a green screen stage in there.
That's nice.
So Lisa's office will be here. This is gone. Lisa's office will be here. Eileen probably there. This we're going to turn. This what they call copy facts. We're going to turn into makeup dressing room. We're hoping to get this as a green room / conference room.
I thought Eileen would go in this front office.
Oh, actually, Eileen can go. Actually, Eileen will probably go there. Yeah. Eileen will go there.
We can ask her, but I think that's.
Actually, you're right. She should be on the set.
She should be on the set. I don't know about that office.
We don't know that office yet.
But
editors can go in here and in here if they want closed-in space. There's really plenty of room. So in effect, Tom, your office will be on set. Mm-hmm. So maybe like I think it makes lots of sense to put the TNT newsroom right here.
Yeah.
If we're shooting here, we shoot this way. You'll get the newsroom in the background. But Roger will have opinions on that. Well, he's really the genius on all of this. So, but you can see there's a lot of space, and there's a whole downstairs as well, which we can't really shoot in. The ceiling's too low, but it's a great storage area. That's the downstairs. It's just pillars. Imagine this, empty.
But empty.
But with
six dots here
with a ceiling that's 6.5 feet tall. Not to code. So this is it's lots bigger. This is, I mean, it's roughly the cottage is about like this, but this is our studio right now. It's a lot bigger, and it's probably 3 times more space than we have right now. But we're going to use a lot of that, not for offices, but for studio.
This cove over here we could do more with, too.
Oh, yeah, this is ours, this cove.
Well, it's not ours. It could be.
It's shared space?
Shared.
Well,
Shared
it's
right
not.
now.
So we're not, but we don't bill them for that, do we?
Well, that's all common area unless you want that. You need to tell me.
I see.
Well, like
so
the kitchen,
common area,
as I
we
see.
split. I get
The
it.
hallways, the kitchen,
I get it.
the bathrooms.
I get it.
Wait,
This
the
back
bathrooms?
area. Yeah.
We're not sharing a bathroom with
With
Alex
Pixel
Lindsay.
Core? I know.
Alex and Tom in one bathroom.
I know.
Tony has his own personal private one downstairs.
I checked. There's a lock on the door.
That's where his office is, though. So down in the basement.
All right, I have to go get Henry. But there you go.
Okay.
Thank you,
I
everybody.
can't get no lease satisfaction.
That's Mark McCrary.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Thank you, everybody. We just signed
All right. We just signed the lease.
Yeah.
This lease signing brought to you by Slingbox.
Everybody on here a tour of the.
All right. That's exciting.
That's very exciting. I can't wait. I'm
My
very excited
legs
about it.
can't wait.
Yeah, I'm sure.
My legs are aching for the new studio.
Literally
Thank
aching.
you, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Leo.
Thanks,
yeah,
Leo.
Thanks
That
for the
was
tour.
awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Who has the lease?
I do.
Of course
I
you do.
have the check.
I would never really doubt.